KB, what's going on? What's going on? Good evening. Good evening on a Friday night. What's popping with everybody? Let some people get up in here. We're going to chop it up. We're going to chop it up. D, what's the deal? Max, what's going on? How y'all feeling tonight? TGIF, baby, it's Friday. I know a lot of y'all feeling good. A lot of y'all got some yak. Some of y'all got a little bit of reefer. Some of y'all just chilling. And we're gonna chop it up. I'm sitting here watching the St. John's versus Duke NCAA tournament style. And excuse me. Man, excuse me. I'm gonna chop it up with y'all. Breezy, what's the deal, bro? You know, stuff been going on in the news. And I said, you know what? I'm sitting here watching the game. Let's chop it up. It's only right. So, Mace, what's the deal? I just looked into the Tiger Woods situation. So basically, to sum it up, Tiger Woods was driving fast as fuck, side swiped a pickup truck, whatever, and this Range Rover fell on his side, flipped over. Cops come. He tells them that he's been taking medicine, blah 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 blah. They test him for drinking. He passed that test, but he refused to take a blood test or urine because he don't want them to see what's in the system. So 9 times out of 10, he's a pillhead because he probably got addicted to it from the surgeries and stuff he had. Some people are alleging that he might have some coke in his system. I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm definitely sure he's addicted to pills. And quite frankly, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Fuck Tiger Woods. Um, Tiger Woods ain't never really embraced being his black side. Never want to consider himself as a black man. He always been a sellout. He ain't been the same since he got caught cheating. When he's a habitual cheater, his golf game was at his best. Soon as he got outed, he ain't been the same since. And my thing is, when he flipped that Genesis back years ago, that GB80, which I used to own one of those trucks. They are nice trucks. When he flipped that, if y'all can remember, he never really got charged with that. They gave him a slap on the wrist because he tried to play it off like it was something else. He has a problem. Let's just tell it like it is. Tiger Woods has a substance abuse problem. I don't know if it's Percocet, whatever, but he has an issue. And quite frankly, fuck him. Because I have no sympathy for people that drive knowing that they're impaired, whether you're impaired from pills, whether you're impaired from coke, alcohol. I don't have no remorse for you because at the end of the day, you can kill somebody. So because he's a fucking billionaire, you can get people to drive for you if you impaired. He has a problem. He's probably not going to get no jail time. This is his second offense. He might, if he do, it's going to be a slap on the wrist jail time, treatment program, probation, suspend his license for like a year. Because if he wasn't a junkie, right, addicted to something, when they asked him to take the urine test or the blood or whatever, you just would have willingly did it. You took a breathalyzer. The breathalyzer came back clean. So if you already said that you take medicine for your injuries, then that's what should show up in the report. Now, how much is going to show up? That's the key. It's probably a whole lot. or maybe some of that good Florida coke might show up in the system too. Allegedly, I don't know for a fact if he's uh, a cokehead, but we do know he taking them damn pills. So it is what it is, because a lot of people just think when they think of DUI, DWI, or whatever, they automatically just think it got something to do with alcohol. It's just not the truth. It's anything that you under influence of. So you could be under influence of prescription pills, drugs, whatever. You dig what I'm saying? So it ain't just alcohol. So fuck Tiger Woods. He's a sellout. He's a big teeth motherfucker, and I ain't got no love for him, because I ain't got no love for nobody that constantly putting other people's life in danger, and I just can't. I can't condone that. I don't feel sorry for the fucking billionaire. You kidding me? When you put yourself in that situation, you know he don't embrace his black side. Have you ever seen Tiger Woods with a black woman? Hell no. All white women. So Tiger Woods can eat a fucking dick. Shout out to Druski, man. Shout out again to Druski. Listen, man, Druski is doing what I would love to do. I'm a skit master. He got the game on lock. Oh, I wish I had his production team and his makeup team, man. I would kill it too. That man, listen, that young boy doing his thing. And I love what's cracking me up is how are y'all getting mad? Like Erica Kirk, fuck you, bitch. How the hell you gonna sit up here and say, oh, I have to do black? First of all, you fucking cunt. Blackface has a racial undertone under it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm all for comedy. First of all, and then you can't sue him or send him a cease and desist. Comedy and parodies are protected under free speech, you stupid cunt. So it's not even going to matter. It's not even going to matter. If that's the case, then you got to sue South Park. What about South Park? South Park make fun of everybody. Everybody. Handicapped, black, white, Jews, whatever. They ain't never been sued. All the other stations, the Saturday Night Lives of the world, the old Mad TVs, no one never been sued for parodies and comedy. It's protected. So don't get mad because he depicted you and people are laughing. And he didn't even have to say your name. He said, I mean, we know who he was talking about, but he never even said your name because you fake. You're a fake ass bitch. A lot of people don't. A lot of people. Honestly, I'm not gonna say she had her husband killed. I ain't gonna go that far, but you fake. She's fake. There's no other way of putting it. Like she's the white version of Kamala Harris. You better thank a union member. That's basically what she is. Them fake tears and up there. Oh man, listen. I'm glad he clowned your stupid ass. I'm glad because Druski don't have no picks. That's what I like about him. He don't have no picks. Everybody can get it. When he was making fun of those greedy ass black pastors, you ain't had no problem then. And you was laughing. See, when the joke is on black people, it's okay. But as soon as the joke is on white people, it's no. Jokes are for everybody. Everybody can get clowned. Anybody can get it. That's how it's supposed to be. It's satire. It's comedy. Just like when Druski did the skit with the NASCAR. That shit was genius. That was one of his best ones. I mean, that shit had me. That shit, to be honest with y'all, I think that was his best one. That NASCAR one was the shit. Cause I'm telling you, you didn't know that was a black man playing that shit. He had the fake sunburn, the mohawk cut, the overall everything, attention to detail, and he lighting it on fire. So Erica Kirk could eat a goddamn swipe. Ain't nobody got time for that bullshit. You want to get sued because you're getting laughed at. It is what it is. Go over there to Turning Point, keep getting your fucking money like you doing, and shut the fuck up and keep it moving. Or how about this? Come out with a skit that's funnier. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I'll try to sue somebody for freedom of speech and satire and comedy. Like, he didn't slander you. He didn't say you grapes, like you know what I mean? Like he didn't put nothing crazy on you. He never even said your name. So it is what it is. I stand behind Druski 1,000%. 1,000%. Because at the end of the day, comedy is comedy. Ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun. Wasn't no fun when your late husband was up there talking down on black people and disrespecting black people. I mean, it is what it is. I love that shit. I love it. Pat, what's the deal? Jay, what's going on? What's the deal? What's the deal? Queen Shay, them lips. What's the deal? Meech, what's going on? My nigga Jay, goddamn motherfucking Samuels. What's the deal? Paul, what's going on? William, what's the deal? Future, what's going on? No, like it cracks me up how some of you white women act. Like when everybody else get made fun of, you sit back and laugh or say what you say, and then when it's your turn, no. Every comedy should be for everybody. No matter what your race is, nobody's off limits. That's how it's supposed to be. And if it's funny, it's funny. If a person make fun of, if a white person makes fun of a black person and it's funny, I'ma laugh. I'ma laugh. I mean, look, the shit. Look, I mean, hell, Dave Chappelle acted like a Ku Klux Klan member on his show. White power, white power. That shit was hilarious. Funny is funny is funny. He didn't, and I ain't trying to hear because she lost her husband. Well, look, this. Listen, it's unfortunate. I ain't wishing that on her. I didn't, you know what I mean? It was unfortunate. But that mean he can't make a skit because you lost your husband a few months back? If that was the case, then you'll be sitting in a house curled up like a turtle, right? In your show. No, you out here doing speeches. You out here doing Turning Point, making money. So life went on after Charlie was murked. And so Druski can't make a living? Man, fuck out of here, man. I don't want to hear that bullshit. White people thought the shit was funny. Black people thought the shit was funny. Mexicans, Spanish people, everybody thought the shit was funny. The only people that's not feeling it is the people that got a stick up their ass. They don't have a sense of humor. And not to mention, half you motherfuckers that's mad at Druski was making fun of George Floyd. All those AI jokes they got, the AI videos they got out there of them mocking George Floyd and making fun of him being, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm gonna keep it honest with you. Some of them shit was funny. I looked at them Joe and laughed my damn self. I said, that shit funny. I ain't gonna lie. Because I wasn't no George Floyd fan. Because he was a piece of shit. And I ain't like what he did to that pregnant woman, putting a gun to her tummy when she was pregnant. Now, what the cop did, was that out of pocket? Yes. I didn't like that aspect of it because, just because you're a police officer don't mean you had the right just to execute somebody because you don't like them. So the cop was wrong, despite George Floyd being a piece of shit. But let's keep it 1,000. White folks was laughing and having a good old time with them jokes. When they was all joking on what's the chick name that just lost the Senate race? I can't remember her damn name. The chick from Texas, the black chick. A lot of white people was making fun of her for her being ghetto and all this different shit. Is all ha ha he he, right? So now that Druski come and talk about the Snow's self-proclaimed queen, it's a problem. Yeah, Jasmine Crockett. Thank you. I forgot her name. Yeah, Crockett. So miss me with the bullshit. All the jokes about Bill Cosby, miss me with the bullshit. Man, look, we need people like Druski around. He remind me. I'm say he remind me of myself so much because that's the type of shit I do. I'm a habitual line stepper, and if I had the production team like him, I'm not saying I would be as good as him, but I'll be damn good. That young boy got it going on, man, and I gotta get credit when credit is due, man. He thorough. He take his craft serious, and he got the production team. to back him, and it's comedy gold, and I love it. Just like when he did that preacher skit. Them preachers was mad. No, what you mad for? Hit dog holler, baby. What you mad for? He was exposing you motherfuckers. That's why I don't go to church, man, because y'all motherfuckers is full of shit. Only time I step foot in the church, if it's for a funeral or a wedding. Other than that, it's just not my thing. I can't do it. I'm trying to say, oh, I'm gonna go one day, and I get up and I'm like, nah, I'd rather do something else. I thank God when I wake up myself. I ain't got to go in and hear all that, nah, and God said this, nah, and God said that, nah. Turn the Corinthians, yeah, man, I don't want to hear all that bullshit. You in there judging people and you letting the dude in the band suck your cock. Like, get the fuck out of here. Have them preachers be on the down low. They be freaks. They basically be using you to get inside your mind and get inside your pockets. And I ain't saying all preachers and pastors like that, but a good amount of y'all are. Y'all money hungry ass fucking heathens. Money grubbing ass heathens, sexual heathens. And me trying to talk down on everybody else. Man, I seen it firsthand how some of you pastors get down. And that's just the truth. So fuck church. But yeah, fuck Tiger Woods. Fuck Erica Kirk. Shout out to Druski. I didn't see the verses last night. Tyrese and only saw highlights of it. Who won? Tyrese and Tank. Ain't Tank on the down low. I mean, not that it matters, but ain't I remember he said some crazy shit like if a man get his dick sucked once or twice, that don't make him gay. This him experimenting. No, that only applies to women, dog. Fuck you talking about, nigga. You sucking dick, you gay. What is you talking about? how the hell you experimenting putting a dick in your putting a swipe in your mouth? Like who what? And you a man. I ain't never grown up and said, hey dog, I want to suck your dick. Like get the fuck out of here. Pause, super pause. Ain't nobody, that ain't no experimenting. Experimenting is when I'm in there trying to mix certain spices or something to make something new, or I'm fucking back in school when you're trying to do something for a science class. That's what I call experimenting. Like, or maybe I might try to fuck a bitch with Timberland boots and a wife beater and my hat backwards. I don't know. I mean, I'm not. Ain't no way in the world a person gonna say, "Oh, yeah, I wanna suck a dick." Get the fuck, man. You don't sit your faggot ass down. What are you talking about? But yeah, I ain't see the verses. I saw highlights when he was clowning Tyrese about the tank top. She should have been clowning you about you sucking cock, nigga. That's what he should have did. But man, I digress. The government shutdown still going on. They can eat a dick. What the hell is going on? They don't want to vote to pass it. Shout out to Tyler Perry, faggot ass. He was trying to give all these TSA workers some bread, and they declined. They told him not to do it because they can't. They're not allowed to get tips and stuff like this. They can't do it while they on the clock. And I'm just like, all right, well, wait till they off the clock. You know what I mean? Shout out Tyler Perry for trying to do that, man. Because these men and women, even though some of them ignorant, some of them ain't shit, and they give you attitudes at the airport even when they was getting paid, but not all of them are like that. So, you know, these people are going through it, and quite frankly, we need them. And so that's why I'm not understanding how you're not paying the people that you need, and then you bringing the ICE agents down there that are being paid, and they walking around chilling. That's a smack in their face. The government don't care, and it's wrong, and it's out of pocket. And I'm traveling again in May on my birthday, actually, and I'm hoping that the government is shut down. I mean, it's reopened by then. I've been already putting in my thing for my wheelchair assist because that helped you get around them lines. I'm going to Myrtle Beach. You know, I've been already got my Airbnb already set up, and I'm excited. I can't wait. But yeah, who up in this bitch? You said Tank brought out Jamie Foxx? Okay. No, I normally don't do pause. Man, I'm just having fun tonight, Pat. Yeah, I ain't know he did that, Future. Oh wow. You say you heard Tank won? Larry, what's the deal? Like TD Jakes, real, you ain't never lied, Money Mall. Shit out of pocket. Spirit of Justice, what's the deal? My man said if Druski and Monty, yeah, I'm telling you, like, you know, that skit thing, I really know how to do that thing. Like, I never had production. If people that have been watching me on my old channel, y'all saw all that comedy gold I put out there with just a fucking Android cell phone. Imagine if I had real production behind me, editing, makeup, artist, all that shit. You know, I bought little costumes here to clown people, but man, that's why I smile when I watch Druski doing his shit because it reminds me of me. You know what I mean? I'm no hater. Like I love what he's doing. You know what I mean? And people loving that shit. And guess what? He ain't gotta do not one stand up. He killing it doing fucking parodies. And I'm loving it. Shit, I laughed so hard when he did the Erica Kirk shit. Like this see, people that do skits understand the brilliance of Druski. When you pay attention to see, if y'all can remember when I used to be heavy doing my skits, it's all about the details. Hand movements, facial expressions, props. It's all of that shit matters. And that's what make or break a skit, a real good skit. You have to do that. You know, that's why my Hassan Campbell skits were so good because I did the detail, then I exaggerated his look or exaggerated certain things, but that's what makes comedy. That's what makes parodies work. You know, and Druski is the master of doing that. Like when I see some of these other guys like Desi Banks, this shit's garbage. And I'm not saying that to be smart. I'm just being honest with you. Like the skit masters right now is Dave Chappelle when he was doing it and Druski. They the tops right now. That's just what it is. And right now, because Dave Chappelle ain't been active, Druski is the number one guy right now. So imagine if him and Dave Chappelle teamed up and did some shit. Shit, for real. Him, Dave Chappelle and Druski should come out with a skit show. That should be bananas. Imagine that. Bananas. No, I never seen them skit, Future. What's up, D? What's the deal? You said Candace Owens reacted to Druski? Yeah, I ain't even see that. Yeah, because anybody that been watching me for a while, you know, I mean, y'all seen what I can do, and that's why Druski remind me of myself because I'm like, yo, I've been doing this for years. I just never got the break. And when I see him doing it, I'm just like, yo, he ignorant just like me. Like he don't give a fuck, and that's how you have to be. You got to be fearless when you're doing this type of comedy. You have to be. And the fuck, they so mad. Oh, I love it. Oh, you just don't understand. I love that shit. Always talking about suing somebody or trying to cancel somebody because you can't take a joke. Well, guess what? Don't watch it. Don't watch it. It's just that simple. But yeah, they're gonna get Tiger Woods probably some treatment program. He might do a week or two in jail. You never know. It depends on the judge. I mean, he is half Asian, so they might look out for him. You know what I mean? He have shrimp fried rice, so they might look out for his big teeth ass fucking sellout. And I ain't got no love for Tiger Woods. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. No love. For real. He on my coon list, just like Jason Coon Fatlock is. Yeah, straight up. Yeah, that was Asian. Yeah, that was the Asian side driving. Yeah, for real. Oh, you like that, Shay? You got paid. You got my money. Didn't we get paid today? Shout out to my subscriber that sent me that nice cash app too. He the video I did earlier as the white man. He sent me a nice $100-something cash app. I appreciate that. That was unexpected. But yeah, you know, sometimes I just be. I was watching the Druski shit, and I was like, you know what? I got that little white mask downstairs. Let me just fuck with that shit real quick. But yeah, that shit. And then he was doing her because Erica Kirk is fake. Oh, I care about, you know, the really worry about the white people and the white boys and how she was doing the thing with the hand and the fake tear. I can't stand fake people, man. That's why I couldn't stand Kamala Harris. Fake people irritate me, man. That's why more than you think black people respect Trump. Even if they don't like Trump, they respect him. You know why? Because he himself, he gonna be ignorant no matter what. He gonna speak with his mind. See, don't see a lot of most politicians, 99.9% of the politicians are not gonna give you their authentic self. They're gonna put on the front. That's just what it is. And Trump is not a politician. He's never been a politician. And he just say whatever's on his mind. And a lot of people don't like that. That is what it is. Oh, you got my checkbook? Oh yeah, I ain't all right, make sure you got that check. I need that head too. You got you got them lips. I need that good mouth. I need that good Connecticut head. I can go, oh God. You said Justin Timberlake somewhere relieved. How about that? You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. Um, what's up, Aunt? You said that I see the I watched some of the Umar Johnson Breakfast Club. I didn't watch all of it. I seen some of it. And the Art of Dialogue, I saw some of it too, but I didn't see the whole thing. I saw the one when he was talking about Jesse Jackson and Why I Like Me. It's some he say some crazy shit on there. I'm pretty sure Atlanta Honor saw it. He probably seen every goddamn minute of it. I saw when he was on there talking about the snow bunnies with you know, they were trying to say Jess. I think she married like a half. I think he half Mexican, half black, or some shit. I don't think Jess Hilarious is cute at all. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm just her and Tasha K got that look to them. I can't explain it, but and Tasha K, she too fucking cocky. Like, bitch, pay that $4 million you owe that smut. She be acting real cocky. She got mad at Cameron X because she wouldn't spill no beans or talk about sexual things she did with Cameron. Like she always in everybody else fucking business. Small head, bald head, cunt. Like she be doing too much. Like trying to get dirt on somebody. Like you ain't gonna live long like that. Medusa, what's the deal? You say I don't want to get sprung. Shit, you don't know what I want. Pat, what you talking about, man? He said, you talk about the white women like the black women are better. Listen, man, I'm always rock with black women over white women any day. I come from a black mother, dog. What you talking about? And You've been around for a little while, Pat. You should know. I go in on black women too. But what's wrong with going in on white women? I'm an equal opportunist going in. I mean, I'm not just going to go in just on my people. You got going on everybody. And I don't know if you got a disdain because you've been around some fucked up black women, but I've been around some good black women, dog. So do I know some bad black women out here that ain't shit? Absolutely, I talk about them. But I came from a good mother. I come from good black women, so that's all I really know. Far as personally, have I been around? Have I seen some black women or known of black women that are fucked up? Yes. I mean, I told you a story from back in the day when I used to call the party line and the black woman set me the fuck up when they stole the radio out my Maximum. Remember that? So I've been around some shit, but what? I supposed to not talk about black white women? Come on, man. Like, no. Fuck them fucking honkies. Because I also seen a lot of white women set black men up, lie on them, like they lying on Bill Cosby. I've seen it personally when I had a white chick that we worked with back in the day set my two homies up and lied to say they tried to rape her. I mean, listen, white bitch I used to work at the prison with stole $130,000 from a fucking inmate, and then try to tell me behind the scenes like she ain't do nothing, like I ain't read the fucking report. So why you got an ankle monitor on then, bitch, and you got to pay back $130,000? White woman lying. So every race of people have messed up individuals, but I'm always going to rock with my race before I rock with any other race. E-Man, what's the deal? No Name said the fact that Jess Alaire is considered a comedian is a joke itself. Absolutely. Summer London, what's the deal? I'm gonna crimp it. Well, I need some tea, goddammit. What's the deal? Yeah, he must ain't got his father, or a black woman must did him dirty or something. I don't know. He seemed upset about that. The black woman break your heart, homie. It's some bad ones out here. Don't get it messed up. Shit, I understand, but I can't put that on all black women. So you gotta understand something with me. There's good black people and there's niggas. I don't fuck with niggas. And that's the niggas is black women and black men that are ghetto, ain't about shit. But the good black people, that's who I rock with. The good white people, that's who I rock with. The good Spanish, etc., etc. You get it. You understand it. I hope you do. For real. Like I said, fuck Erica Kurt. You know what I'm saying? Shit that, what I mean? The fuck you talking about? Like, look, I ain't block you for saying some nut ass shit like that. How you getting mad when Druski did a phenomenal skit on a fake white bitch? You know what I mean? Like, what type of time you on, bro? Either you white or a black woman did you dirty. It's one of the two. I guarantee it. She must have broke your heart, or you caught her cheating with Big Dick Larry or some shit. I don't know. I don't know what the disdain is. No, Rich, I ain't never been to the Roots picnic. I don't have desire to go. I never had desire to go. I don't like large crowds, to be honest with you, bro. That ain't really my thing. I don't do concerts. Like, I'll do a game here and there, like a football game, stuff like that. But like, far as that type of crowd, that ain't really my thing. They don't know how to act. They don't know how to act at the Roots picnics. From the people I know that went and footage I've seen. Yellow, what's the deal? Shit. The vice president might be knocking off fucking Erica Kirk anyway, for real. Allegedly, I wouldn't be surprised. The way they hugged each other, that shit look personal. She might be shining in silver. Oh, all the people. Get the hell out of here. Crocodile fake tears, bitch. We're gonna nominate you for Oscar. I'm surprised she wasn't nominated for Oscar this year. Shit. That performance she put on? What? Yep, she tried to play the race card. Like, my thing is, everybody know what blackface is tied to. They know what it's tied to. So go ahead and do it, Erica. Shit. Be our guest. You know, so. And then Druski got the reality show thing going on, little show with the dating joint. That shit's hilarious. He doing his thing, man. You gotta salute the boy. Comedy gold. Yeah, Diary. I've been peeping both of them, man. One thing about Umar Johnson, he gonna say some entertaining shit. Whether you like him, love him, hate him, whatever. He he gonna say some entertaining shit. He's comedy. Yeah, they do blackface all the time and all that shit. Then they, you know what I mean? Like, man, look, ain't nobody canceling Druski. You can't sue him. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. There no Afro Man songs been in my head, man. Lick 'em Low Lisa is my favorite. Let me tell you how. See, well, let me tell you what Afro Man did, and black people should start paying attention to. See, Afro Man, he knew them cops was racist and they was jealous of him and shit like that, but he didn't use the race card. He used the I'm American card, and you basically stopping my rights. That's why so many more white people came to his defense. And to the point where they trolled the police station so much, they disconnected their phones. They kept sending hundreds and hundreds of pound cake there. You couldn't even call the sheriff department. You can't even call it. I looked it up. I tried to call myself, but I was gonna ask to speak to Lick 'em Low Lisa, and you couldn't even call there. They had to take their phones off the hook. So many people were calling. Yeah, Lick 'em Low Lisa, my shit. Lick 'em Low Lisa, and what's the boy? Randy Walters is a son of a bitch. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's why I fucked his wife, became filthy rich. Yeah, that joint my shit, and the pound cake song. And the fact that the one juror exposed that the judge didn't like Afro Man, even though you can tell from the trial, but he made it clear he didn't like Afro Man, that like, racism is still real. It's real and live. So if you think I'm gonna sit up here and feel sorry or cape for goddamn Erica Kirk, you got me fucked up. Shit. And that's why I think that's one of the reasons they're picking up full court. They're gonna try to work it down. Watch, you say you've been singing lemon pound cake at least once a day. That lemon pound cake, pound cake. That's my shit. Oh man, this motherfucker said. He said, "Lick 'em low, Lisa, eating pussy like pizza. Sometimes they moan." Oh man. Whoever thought that in 2026 we will be singing Afro Man songs? Like we all remember that song from back in the day, you know, because I got high. But ain't nobody got no Afro Man in their car. I mean, not being smart. I'm just being. Let's keep it 1,000. Ain't nobody rocking with got no Afro Man in their shit. Oh yeah, man, I'm just gonna take a long road trip. Let me put on that Afro Man. No, but now motherfuckers is listening to Pound Cake, Lick 'em Low Lisa. Like I generally like these songs, and I love the meaning behind it. I like watching the video and everything. That's how you know YouTube pick and choose what they let stay on YouTube. This motherfucker had that's porn. At the end of that movie was porn, and they end it and they leave it up there. Shit. Terry said that Becky police woman chasing Afro Man had that lemon pound cake. That's his girlfriend. Yeah, that's his girlfriend that was in the video. That's the one he was hit from the back and was riding them in the video. She did have big ass and shit. I peeped that too. And I saw them cheeks shaking. Yeah, that's because remember he was married and then he got divorced. And that's the other shorty you mess with. He keep him a fat white girl. And that's crazy because I thought Afro Man was in his 60s. That motherfucker only 52. I thought he was in his 60s. Oh yeah, had that hoe on the stand crying. Lick 'em low, Lisa. That's what we gonna do. She gonna lick that pussy. Um, that judge was so mad that he made Afro Man pay half of the police officers' legal fees and court fees. You got, like that's how you know that racism is crazy, man. This is why it's so hard for black people to trust white folks because it's shit like that. And I know all white people ain't like that, but it's crazy. I thought Afro Man was like 65 years old. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why I ain't gonna hold you. I thought he was like 65, 60 at the youngest. When I looked that shit up, motherfucker said 51, 52. I said, what? I said, wow. He one of the few, he one of the black men that look older. Because normally we look young for our age. I said, damn. Maybe it's the way he dressed, the afro, I don't know, but he definitely look old. Yeah, motherfucker had a whole sex scene. Like the whole 9 yards. I'm sitting here like, but see, that's what YouTube do. They pick and choose. And don't get it fucked up. I don't want his video flagged and bullshit like that. But I'm just saying, like, how I got flagged for way less. Yeah, I guess you're right. That's what aged him, Terry. Cause that man, shout out to that fucking Afro Man. Oh man, and he stood 10 toes down on that goddamn on that stand. Shit, he a legend over in that little town, Ohio. Shit, he got all the snow bunnies to his disposal. Cause you know that a lot of white women, they sometimes they love them weird ass black men. They love that shit. Mark said Afro Man had quite a few songs you rock with. Hey, yeah, I gotta look them up. And maybe I'm underestimating them, but I don't, from my musical taste, like even though I got high joint, that's something good if you maybe in a club and you buzzing, you know what I mean? Da 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 da. Something like that. But I don't do drugs, so it don't really appeal to me like that. But I can understand why the song was popular. I saw Jessa Lairs without makeup, and then I got high. I saw Tasha K with no makeup, and then I got high. Da 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 da. Leslie Jones like shit. I had to get high. The bitch so fucking ugly, I couldn't fuck her. Da 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 da. Bambada. It's like, let me stop, man. Yo, hold up. I just thought about something. Hold up. I forgot to ask B Stinger that the last time when I went on his show a while back. And Hassan, I forgot to ask him. Not that this matters, but now this is I don't want y'all to visualize this, but it has relevance to how sick this shit is. When Bambada thighed them, what position did he thigh him? Did he have them lay on a stomach and thigh him? Or did they lay on a back and thigh? Because both is disgusting. So that means if he told you to pull your pants down and he's on top of you thighing you, that means that your private is right there in his face. Like why as like what the fuck? See, that shit make you want to get high. Da 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 da. B Stinger sucked dick for a milkshake and then he got high. But that's the only song I really remember from back in the day of Afro Man. I can't remember nothing else. I would have to look it up, and maybe if I hear it, I might be like, "Oh, all right." It's March Madness, the Sweet 16, and I guarantee people are asking why the great things are. None. What's the deal, bro? You say you swear black women don't know how to play and shit. What happened, Jay? The coaches who water the seeds. Yeah, he say he's more of a parody style type rapper. Yeah, that sounds about right. Hey, Mark trying to get me to listen to an Afro Man and shit. Oh man. You said that was nothing but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, because you're right. Because when Hassan said he had the thobbies because he didn't want to put it in because yup. Nigga was busting on them niggas' butt cheeks, man. That's some disgusting shit, man. You can't make this shit up. The internet is not a real place sometimes. It is not a real place. Damn. Man. Yeah, I saw Umar up there talking about he basically alluding that Jesse Jackson was doing a little something shiesty with something to do with Martin Luther King. But I mean, at the end of the day, we'll never really know. We wasn't there. Rest in peace to both of them. And they were trying to say Jesse was working with the government and the plot to kill Martin Luther King. But we wasn't there, so how would we really know? Meek, you said was it consensual? It sure was. It sure was. Oh man, fuck them hoes that said that shit about Bill Cosby because they out of pocket. So that's why we need people like we need the Italian mafia back. Their rules. We need people like Nicky Scarfo, people like that. Like you know what I mean? Because if man, it's nowhere in the world, man. They all would have been popped coming out with that bullshit. Oh yeah, yeah, man. You skipping school to lay on your tummy and let a nigga come on your butt cheeks. That's consensual. Fuck, that's something you wanted to do. I don't give a fuck how big your record was. Ain't no way in no fucking world. Man, man, man. What else been going on, y'all, man? I saw Cam Newton respond back to Ryan Clark because Ryan Clark basically called him out saying Cam was out of pocket for that, but that ain't really nothing to see there. At the end of the day, Cam was a sucker for that. I don't care what nobody say. Um, it is what it is with that. I didn't really watch the Jay-Z interview. One of my subscribers had sent me a cash app. They wanted me to talk about it. I saw some of it, but what I can't, to be honest with you, I can't really watch Jay-Z interviews because it's like he never really, it's almost like he interviews himself. And, you know, he has this thing about him like he's too good to do things or like be, you know what I mean? And I can't fuck with dudes like that. Like Nas is a legend. Nas is better than Jay-Z. He don't act like that. Like a lot of other great rappers don't act like that. So to be honest, I couldn't even really waste my time watching a Jay-Z interview. And my thing is, his sidekick Memphis Bleak has a podcast. Why you ain't go on there? You know, to help his numbers out. You know, but who knows? But yeah, like fuck Jay-Z, man. I don't, everybody be all, all on their dick, like, no. It's just something I don't know. He just act funny, like just because you got that bread, don't mean I mean you still a human being, dog. At the end of the day, let's keep this real, man. We all gonna, you come in this world alone, you die alone, and that's facts. No matter how much money you have, how much money you make, it don't mean shit when you die. Can't take it with you. So Jay Z is just a fucking weirdo, man. He basically he lucked up getting Beyonce because if he wasn't Jay Z, but then again, I can't necessarily say that because some pretty girls like ugly guys. You know what I mean? And some nice looking women like guys with a certain swagger. They don't have to be the most handsome, as long as they got the swagger. And I think she's from Texas. And it's. I mean, think about it. Look at Lil Wayne was pulling some bad bitches. So it just depends. And speaking of Texas and Houston and them places like that, they say Houston got an STD rate kind of crazy. And there's a lot of nice looking women out there too, but they burning. Them motherfuckers over there smoking. Shit. They smoking, smoking, smoking. That's what they be doing. Shit, man. All my people from Houston, watch yourself over there, man. I've seen the women over there. Them motherfuckers look good, but you don't know who burning. Them motherfuckers over there with the clap. The Houston clap. Kind of shit is that? That's why Willie D be doing that clap. He be like, no more talk. Oh yeah, he said you gotta remember. Yeah, he bad. He said Jay-Z bagged Beyonce when she was like 19, 20. He caught her young and got to her mind. Yeah, you're right. Are you in Houston, Mace? Yeah, man. Watch yourself down there. For real. Watch yourself down there. 40,000 new cases in 2 weeks. That's nasty work. That's nasty work there, man. Damn. 40,000. Jesus. Motherfuckers burning like crazy over there. They can't keep no amoxicillin and penicillin and all them other fucking drugs. They can't keep them in stock. But you know what? They got vaccines for everything else. They need to have a vaccine for STDs. They got the shit for AIDS, and they need one for cancer and STDs, and that way everybody can fuck free. Imagine if you could just take a shot and you can't catch shit. That'd be beautiful. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I was in the hometown of fruitcakes, man, but I wasn't there long. Yeah, you ain't never lied, Mace. He said they have the cure. We were just not going to get it. Yeah, you're right. Just like they got the cure for cancer, they're just not going to give it. Wilcox, what's the deal, bro? Yeah, you gotta watch yourself out here. I know that raw pussy feel good. I know it feel real good, but you gotta watch it. Yeah, Matt Johnson living the life, man. Shit, he been got the cure. He chilling. He ain't got to worry about nobody messing with his woman. It's like, no, let me stop. Oh shit. Yeah, Charlie Sheen. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Hey, Wilcox, Queen, speaking to you, boy. Queen, to put you out your misery with them lips. She got them lips that can swallow your whole shit. She could play this. She could play hide and go seek with that shit, boy. With them lips. Like, damn, where'd it go? Here it is. Like, damn, okay, Queen. Yo, y'all don't mind me, man. I'm in a good mood, so I'm gonna talk a lot of shit tonight. So it's just entertainment purposes only. That's all it is. That's all it is. I'm just in a real good mood. I can't wait to go. I can't wait to go back to Myrtle Beach in May. Man, and that motherfucking Airbnb condo I got, that motherfucker, I stayed there before. It's just perfect. It's right on the beach, over the water. It's spacious. The bedroom's a nice size. Got more than one bathroom. Nice kitchen. Enough room for my grandkids to run around. Shit, got different pools, jacuzzis. Man, I'm gonna be living it up. I can't wait. And I got an early flight, so I get down there like 11 o'clock, so I can have the whole rest of the day. You know how when you travel and shit, sometimes the whole day be shot. Nah, I can't wait. It's gonna be on. I'm going to Benjamin's. I'm doing a little bit of everything, and then we're gonna drive down the Bucky's. Bucky's like an hour some change away, but I keep hearing about this Bucky's, and I gotta go. Meek said the herpes STD came from white folks. Listen, I don't know. What's up, Big T? What's the deal? You say, are Airbnbs better than getting a room? It depends on how many people you have with you. If you got a good amount of people, I would say yes. Um, so for the Airbnb I'm staying at, it ran me $900. Because I just missed the off peak. I did the off peak date. If you get it 2 weeks later, it's $575 a night. So it depends on what you do. So it just depends. It depends on how many people you got with you. The reason why I like it, because sometimes you can rent the house, the condo I rented. I like it because it's, like I said, it's facing the ocean. It's spacious. It's like 1,700 square feet. 3 bedrooms. Two of the bedrooms got the king beds. The other bedroom got 2 queen beds. You got a nice kitchen. You got a washer and dryer. And the property has a lazy river thing. 3 or 4 pools. Because the place is big, so you can go over. You got multiple pools, multiple jacuzzis, lazy river. They even got a little arcade in there. They even got a cafe inside the building. So it's like a lot of shit. And the beach is steps away. So feet away. So it's worth it. To me, it's worth it. Because I went down there a couple years ago around the same time in May, and I remember it still being hot. It was warm enough to go swimming outside. So I'm going down there on my actual birthday, and we're gonna stay for about 4 days. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it. Because when I looked at the dates later on, like deep, like into the summer, shit, the access is over with the taxes and everything over 600. I'm not paying $600 a night for nobody's shit. Fuck that. No, I'm lying. I've done that before, but that was for like a resort, like a 5-star resort when I'm in the Caribbean. You know what I mean? But like just something like a Myrtle Beach. No, I ain't paying that. Oh, you live in Florence? That's what's up. You say you got nasty motherfuckers pissing on the Airbnb furniture and shit. Yeah, some people probably do doing that shit. But to me, I think an Airbnb might be more cleaner than a regular hotel because they take pride in. That's why you gotta pay for them cleaning fees and all that. Like you go to a hotel, like a lot of people don't know. Well, maybe you do know. When you go to a hotel, they got so many beds to do, so they don't wash the comforter. They only put new sheets on there. It'd be the same comforter. So the Airbnb is more personalized, where they can wash everything. And you can wash your shit when you get there if you wanted to. If you want to take the comforter off and throw that bitch in the washer, you can. Because you ever think about that, you go to a hotel, they don't be washing them blankets. They put new sheets on the bed, and they only wash the blanket if some real crazy stains get on there. You say I won't be disappointed. You talking about the Buckies? Yeah, I'm definitely going to Bucky's, bro. I gotta go. Yeah, you traveling with family, so if people put to it, the price ain't bad at all. Like I remember one time we rented a house in Charlotte, well outside of Charlotte, in that little area, and an Airbnb, and the motherfucker was nice as fuck. And then with the time all the people that we had go with us, when we put like it ain't hurt nobody pockets. And then I got my flights for a good price. Wasn't too bad. So that wasn't bad. I just gotta get a rental car when I get down there. You know what I mean? I'll do that when it get closer to the John. Get me You know, I don't care what we rent, really. You know, I ain't real picky. Long, you know, long as that motherfucker comfortable and I'm good. But yeah, we probably gonna go to Bucky's the next day, not the first day, because on my birthday we gonna get there. We probably gonna go out to dinner that night, and then that next day we'll probably go to Bucky's because everybody keeps talking about something. I gotta try the brisket sandwich. And then I heard something about some beaver nuggets or some shit I heard somebody talking about. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. Damn, he hit that shit. Okay. St. John's giving Duke that work so far. Oh, you said it's nice meat. Okay. Yeah, they said Bucky's got they say they got clean bathrooms. You said none of them places are 100% clean. You're probably right, bro. Probably right. Todd, what's the deal? Well, that's why I was telling you that I prefer Airbnb far as because they can't put they can't put a certain attention to detail with when they got a bunch of rooms to do versus think about it. When you see the housekeepers walking around with their cart doing the hotel rooms, do you see them with new comforters? No, you see them with blankets. They'll change the sheets, do whatever. And like you said, you know, they ain't steam cleaning that shit. Same thing with them couches and shit. You said paytravelator.com. What's that? You said the Michigan games is better? I forgot Michigan was on too. Hold on, let me what channel Michigan on? Uh they probably on TNT probably. Let me see. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Eating pussy like pizza. What channel is the other game on? Lick 'em low, Lisa. And you gonna do? But yeah, I don't care for Duke because I want Duke to definitely lose. You said Alabama losing tonight? Oh, okay. Oh, they play later. Oh, okay. Ain't Michigan ranked like number 1 and number 2 or something like that, right? Jason, what's the deal, bro? He said the white folks shopping Bucky's like they shopping at Walmart. Oh yeah, I can imagine. Well, that don't bother me, bro. Being around a bunch of white people, that shit don't bother me. Long as they mind their business and mind, you know what I mean? That should never bother me. You said it kind of sound like Thought Me with some lotion. Ain't that some shit? Yeah, a Michigan number 1 seed. I remember I was a Michigan fan back in the day, back in the '90s. When Jalen Rose went there, I had a Jalen Rose Michigan Fab Five jersey. That was my lucky sex jersey. I would put that jersey on it when I would have sex. Yeah, I've been watching them back in the day. I like going with the underdog. That's why I want St. John. Well, I'm not a Duke fan at all. That's why I want St. John's to knock off Duke. And I want South Carolina with the women's. I want South Carolina to go back and get their revenge on UConn. Some of them women team coaches looking good as shit. Like some of them women, I think it was the Virginia coach. That was coach that was on earlier. She was fine as hell. I said, what the fuck? I said, I don't think she dyking it. I know Dawn Staley a dyke. You know, I support her because she's from Philly. No, I never visited Michigan. Yeah, I can't yeah, I was peeping that shit. I said, damn, it's this other team. I think it's Virginia. Cause she was a thick Joan. She was nice looking. I said, damn. Then the other team I watched earlier tonight, she had the braids. I was like, wow, she's cute. They doing their thing. Cause if South Carolina can't win it, I want that other team. Was it Alabama? It was some black head coach that looked good, but their squad played pretty nice. But UConn ain't no fucking joke. UConn has a good program on the women and the men. They always in contention. Connecticut is always in contention all the time. Shit, Alabama could do it too. Oh yeah, okay. It's on TBS. Yeah, Alabama and Michigan on. Okay, TBS. I think it's at halftime. All right, so let me watch a little bit of this Alabama game. So when the tournament first started, I was rock. I wanted North Carolina to go, but I think their star player got hurt or some shit, so they got bounced out quick. Um, but I don't really have a favorite team that I want to win. I just don't want Duke to win. But he got Michigan out. Yeah, Michigan #1. Shit. I mean, like I said, I ain't got nothing against Alabama or Michigan. I don't mind one of them or St. John's. As long as Duke don't win it, I'm kind of, UConn always in that shit too. I'm tired of UConn. I want somebody different. Queen said she live in Connecticut, born in Alabama. Roll Tide, huh? Oh, Notre Dame. Thank you. Thank you, Mace. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, that motherfucker look good. I said, damn. I said, I don't think she diking it. Then again, you never know. I mean, it's natural for you to root for your own race. When I watch a team, I see they got a black head coach. That make me want to root for the team. You know what I mean? Especially if it's not my hometown team. You know, I know I ain't the only one to do that shit. White people do it too. They got some of them teams. They got a bunch of white bulls. They be loving it. And them white bulls be shooting that rock. Yeah, that I just like some good basketball. Like this the best time to watch it. Damn, they got Randall Cunningham doing health commercials. Damn, he doing bad. The fuck? Moranian Health. Yeah, he must need a check bad. It's a low budget, John. Morania Health. Jesus. Shout out to Randall Cunningham. I got his jersey upstairs. You say you can't wait for the World Cup. Yeah, you must be Caribbean. You say any plans for the weekend? Yeah, I think I'm I'm gonna meet up with Shay so I can teabag her. She owe me my money for my check, so I'm gonna get my paper, and then I'm a teabag her, and then we're gonna go get something to eat. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that for the weekend. Oh, you say you're not a Tever? Yeah, I thought only Tevers watch soccer and shit. Yeah, World Cup and shit. That's that's some boring shit to me. You couldn't pay me to watch that shit. I'm sorry, I can't. I can't do it. Yeah, for real. Yeah, nothing but fun. Shit, them goddamn lips. Shit, I fall in love. Like, oh my god. Be like the dude on Harlem Nights when we called his wife. He said, hey, it's Daddy. Where's Mommy? Hey, this Richie. I ain't coming home no more. Take it easy. That motherfucker put that pussy on him so good. That motherfucker left his wife and kids for a damn floozy, a damn trollop. She was a pretty trollop. And that mofo left his whole family for a pretty trollop. Wilcox said, Shay, Monty just joking. No, the fuck I'm not. How you talking about? Shit. Shit. Man, what? Yeah, that's what they say. I don't love soccer. No disrespect to it, but I don't listen. A lot of people love baseball. I don't fuck with baseball. Only time you ever catch me watching that shit if it's at the playoffs and the Phillies are in it. Other than that, nope. I'm traditional man. Football, basketball, boxing. That's my sport. That's my goddamn sports right there. You say you want some lemon pound cake, huh? That shit do sound kind of good, don't it? Lemon pound cake, pound cake. Shit, I just found out that they got a Junior Factory cheesecake right there, fucking over the bridge in Burlington, New Jersey. It moved from New York out there and shit. I think that's the same spot that motherfucking Puffy had motherfuckers running to get him some cheesecake. I might take a ride over there tomorrow. That shit ain't far at all. Yeah, every now and then I want me a good piece of cheese. Get it right from the factory when they making that shit. No, I ain't no Penn State football fan. I mean, because you gotta realize Penn State is far as fuck from Philly. It's not around. It's like 5-6 hours. So even though it's my state, it's not like that here. Like you know what I mean? Because we got local teams. Even though our local teams is garbage when it comes to college. Now, if somebody gave me some free tickets and they paid for my room and board and travel, would I go up there? Yeah, honest because they say it's a great experience when you be in those big stadiums and like 80 to 100,000 people. You know what I mean? They say it's nothing like it. They say it's a better feeling than when you would be at a NFL stadium. You said Braves winning the World Series. Hey man, I wouldn't be surprised. You said I rock with Temple, man. We got Temple. Sorry as fuck, man. Last time Temple had any was relevant was back when Aaron McKee and them was there. Eddie Jones on the basketball team. John Chaney, shit like that, man. Yeah, nah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't rock with it. I mean, we got a couple Philly teams. We got LaSalle, we got Temple, we got Drexel. You know, I mean, of course, I would support if they were, doing well. Yeah, Villanova has some ballers, but Villanova ain't Philly. I mean, it's not, that far outside of Philly, but just like when Villanova won the championship years back, it ain't had that same feel because it's not Philly. Yeah, it's close to us, Jason. But I mean, Don't get me wrong. People that live out there, that's the rich suburb. They claim Philadelphia sports and stuff like that, but they ain't claiming Philadelphia. But oh yeah, if you in the Snow Bunnies, they got them all out there in Villanova. But you better have some money. They ain't fucking with no broke black guy out there, because you gotta remember it cost them a grip just to go to the school. You said how far is Villanova from Philly? 25 minutes. It depends on which way you go. It ain't that far. Don't take that long. If you depending on the traffic. You could take Lancaster Avenue straight out. You could take the expressway. It ain't that far. Because where Kobe Bryant used to live at, Kobe Bryant lived in Lower Marion. That's right outside of Philly. It's close to Philly, but it wasn't when it was super close. And then from Lower Marion to Villanova, it don't take long at all. It don't take long. It depends on what part of Philly you. If you live in West Philly or Overbrook, well, Villanova is close. But coming from where I'm at, about 25 minutes. Well, what's up, Dodge? What's the deal, bro? Um, well, I'll put it to you this way. The last time I went, all right, one time I had went to Chubby's. Me and my cousin Robert, we had got one from Delisandro's, one from Chubby's, and they both were tasting like the damn near the same. I was like, oh shit. And then the last time I went to Chubby's, which was last summer, it didn't taste that good. So I guess it depends on the day. I I still would take Delisandro's over Chubby's. That is me personally for my taste buds. But yeah, I the last one we had, I wasn't feeling it. How did you feel about it? Oh man, yeah, it's a hit or miss. And then I ain't like the lady attitude because when I went in there, I had bought the food and I wanted to sit in there. She was like, "Oh, well, you can't just sit in. Well, you gotta sit. You gotta tell them they gotta seat you for you to sit in. Like basically, I'm spending my money, but I couldn't sit down at the booth. It's not like a regular restaurant, like you know what I'm saying. And that turned me off. It's like, well, we got seats outside. I'm like, bitch, I didn't want to sit outside because basically all they want you to do is sit in there so that way the waitress can get a little tip or whatever. But it turned me off. But no, the food it wasn't all like that. Like it's certain spots in Philly that I wouldn't like. Max's at Erie Avenue. They fell off. They steak ain't that good at all. I like I said, Larry's off of 54th and City Ave. I would recommend them. I would recommend Delisandro's. I would recommend this little spot in South Philly called Gooey Louie's. A little small little store. Um, I don't know how the gyms is out in Southwest yet because I haven't been out there in a while. Um, I haven't been to the one on South Street in a long time because I remember they burnt down and then they let me see who else got a good cheesesteak. Um what you call it here? Well, it depends on who cooking. Place called the Sides. That's in University City. That's like a Muslim spot. Everything halal. They steak good, but I would all that poppy store shit. That shit's overrated. You know, get you a real steak. Fuck that poppy store shit. Where else? I'm missing a couple other spots. I had went to this game. You ain't never lied, bro. This oh no, I'm tripping. I turned back to this St. John's Duke game is tight. St. John's only up by 2, 7 minutes left. This shit going down to the wire. Damn, boy, this scored. Now it's tied. Yeah, Joey Molino got the cheesesteaks, but I'm not pressed to go down there and try it. Like, you know. Now we got a lot of taco spots in the city. If you into Mexican food, like the burrito tacos, like we got some spots that's all right. You know, because I try to try different stuff here and there. Tech, what's the deal? Oh, you know about Gooey Louie's Tech? Yeah. You said Skinny Joey's is good, Tech? Yeah, he said he been there 4 times. You hate when they playing at the same time, I know, because you got to keep on switching back and forth. The lemon pound cake. Let me see. Let me check the other score. Yeah, everybody on let me see. You don't you hate that? You switching back and forth and they both on commercial at the same time. Yeah, St. John's in New York, I'm pretty sure it is. No, no, I think St. John's in New York. Oh, I've been there, Tech in Norristown. I've been there. No, but they got the joint off Columbus Boulevard in the little strip mall in South Philly, and they got a truck off Whitaker, Mexican spot. I did a food review on them. They got some banging ass burrito tacos, and they got the burrito lo mein, not lo mein. What's that shit called? Y'all know what I'm talking about with the noodles. Ramen. Yeah, the burrito ramen. You can get burrito meat in there, or you can get chicken, or you can get shrimp. That shit was banging. I ain't gonna lie to you. They on point. Um, this Mexican spot I go to in Newtown, PA. Nice little hike. They shit on point. Um, It's another joint. It's a burger spot, but they make a pretty good burrito taco. It's not as good as the other ones I just named, but it's a spot in Glenside called Bullseye Burger. They are, and then I just found this other joint that's near 95 off of Princeton Avenue. That wasn't a bad joint. Yeah, that's definitely a hike. You know me, I drive for some good food, bro. I mean, like, plus I just like going to different neighborhoods and different spots and shit. I know out there in Newtown, you know, there's a bunch of white folks, but I ain't let that shit disturb, bother me. My money green like they money green. And a little Mexican spot we went to out there, them motherfuckers had That Berea pizza joint, man, they wings, man, that shit was bumping. But like I said, you know, you want something closer, you got South Philly, Bullseye Burger Joint. Yeah, one in South Philly shit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm fixing to go down there this weekend. That shit was real good. But to be honest, the taco in Newport, the one in Newport, PA, is the best as far as for my taste buds. But they had that good ramen in South Philly. I was like, this shit was tasty. And I don't even eat ramen noodles like that. But I like, y'all saw the video of how I was fucking them joints up. I was like, damn, this shit right here on point. And they wasn't stingy with the meat or nothing. Man, how you let that motherfucker just drive in like that? Yo, this shit going down the wire, man. Both games is. I'm gonna turn. Let me see what the other score is. See what we looking at. Damn, they still on commercial on TBS. What the fuck? Yeah, you ain't never lied. They still in half. I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on there? What they had a you know? You said who got the best half and half in Philly? You stupid, yo. Oh, you dumb. Man, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know no more. You asked me back in the day, I could have told you. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this Duke game. Yeah, because they tripping. Oh shit. Oh, he missed. That was a nice move for a minute there. I thought he had him. The lemon pound cake. That damn dumbass song in my head. But you know what's crazy though? Philly, we don't have good hoagie spots. If you really think about it, we got more bad hoagie spots than good hoagie spots. Like, I don't know what it is, but we just don't have good hoagie spots. We have some, but if y'all know some that I don't know about, let me know. Like, um, there you go, and one. Um, like I still fuck with the spot off of Ogons, the Hoagie Factory. Hoagie Factory Jones is good. Them chain joints I don't fuck with, like Lee's and all them. Fuck them. Um, like Marinucci's is hit or miss with me. I'm not real a big fan of them like that. The bread be too hard. I used to go to a spot called Keller's. They fell off. Um, there was some little joint that was down in Puerto Rican land. I'm trying to remember where it was. They had a good hoagie, but it'd be hard to find good joints. Oh, word. Yeah, I'm looking at them. Well, shit. Let me know, Tech. Where the spots in the Northeast? Because that's where I'm at. And now, like I said, down like prime example, I went to this meat store out Glenside. They had like a high rate, and they said they make sandwiches, and I had bought some beef ribs from there, and the beef ribs was cool. I made them, but ew, these motherfuckers is balling. Um, but the sandwich was garbage. I was so disappointed. Um, I think it's called Jack's. I forgot the name of that meat store or whatever. I like the area though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I fucks with Glenside. And yeah, they fight for that shit. Yeah, I've been. You talking about you talking about majors on Ridge Avenue? I think you're talking about on Ridge Avenue. If we talking about the same spot, because I went there years ago and I wasn't impressed. Now maybe that was it was an off day maybe, but I remember everybody was they had a show called Parking Wars when they was getting like a lot of people kept getting tickets for running on parking on the corner going in majors. I think they're the same spot. Oh, that's the boy Bruiser's son. Okay, I wonder why they keep showing him in the crowd. Fuck, dude. Yeah, you gotta put me down, Tech. Like where in the Northeast got them hoagie spots, man? Because now I ain't gonna lie to you. The best tuna hoagie I ever had was from some chick from Max's years ago. Fat black lady in Max's. She made me a tuna hoagie, the best tuna hoagie I ever had. I'll never forget that shit. But that was so long ago. I don't even think she worked there no more. Oh, the Bruiser twins. Oh, they got twins. Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured something. I'm like, why they keep showing him and shit? Okay. Oh, I really want the motherfuckers to lose now. Like I'm petty. Like so, I'm type motherfucker. If I go somewhere and you overcharge me and the food be nasty, and I ain't saying this is right, but I call back and order a bunch of food. Don't pick that shit. I'm petty like that. I went to this place called well it's irrelevant, but it was like a bakery and they sell food, whatever, whatever. So anyway, what I got, they overcharged me. They ain't had the prices up there. So I paid it. I'm thinking it's going, it was small as shit, it was garbage. I mean, I called back up there, ordered all types of shit. They called me back like, "Hey, your food's ready." I said, you take that food and shove it up your ass. Shit. They put me on a call block list because I did that to Sweet Lucy's one day. I had did it by mistake. I ain't picked the food up because I went somewhere else. I called back. They was like, "Hello, sir." They said, "We have you on a list where you have to come in and order your food," because I was cracking the fuck up. I said, "Damn." I said, "Okay." I ain't never go back there. I said, "Oh well." Yeah, I don't really. I ain't been out Norristown in a while. Tech. Um, when I used to work out there, I wasn't really impressed with their food out there. So maybe some spots, but like I remember a couple of pizza stores I tried out there. Um, what was that pizza store everybody used to go to? That's on the tip of my tongue too. Um, it's in regular Norristown because you got East Norton, but it's in the regular Norristown. Papa Guido's. Like we used to always order from Papa Guido's and shit. But yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that. They was weird out in Norristown. I'm sorry, man. There's a bunch of weirdos out there. Bunch of weirdos. I remember I met this weirdo bitch that lived in East Norton, right outside of Norristown. Same thing, just like the nicer part. Long story short, Shorty had me come over our crib 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. I go over there. We on the couch kissing, all this other shit like we back in high school. And she was older than me. So she gave me a little bit of fellatio. I put the rubber on. I put the head in. She gonna push me back. So I said, "What you doing?" I said, "What you think I'm doing?" "Oh, you ain't gonna just bend me over and put it in." So I'm thinking she playing. Like, okay, whatever. I sit back down. I still got the bag on my shit. She Gonna get on top of me, start kissing me and all this. I'm trying to put it in. She's like, I guess she felt like she didn't want to feel slutted. I don't know what it was, but needless to say, she ain't let me finish. Man, I was so mad. I walked out of there. I took that rubber off. I threw that shit right on her fucking driveway. She hit my phone the next day talking about something. Oh, you real disrespectful. How you gonna leave that condom? And my neighbors could see that. My kid, oh well, you shouldn't have played with me. How you gonna put your mouth on my motherfucking swipe? Hand me hard as Chinese arithmetic, and then I put my shit on, and then you want to play these games? No. I said, fuck you. I was so fucking mad. I had to go home and beat my shit. I mean, I've been retired that shit, but you know how that shit when you gotta get it out, you gotta get it out. Pool, what's the deal? Play games like a motherfucker, man. I still remember that bitch. Bitch named Lauren. She pissed me the fuck off. Nut ass broad. I was like, you can't be serious. I guess she wanted to. I don't know what her problem was. Then she wanted to kiss and kept grinding. I'm like, yo, we can do the real thing. What the fuck is you doing? And I guess she thought I was gonna sweat her because she had a nice house, and man, fuck that bitch. I'm trying to fuck. You asked me to come over. Was giving me drinks and shit. I told her I don't drink. Was giving me drinks and trying to, I told her I got a natural high. Oh man, it look like Duke gonna win this, man. God damn it. And I was so mad. I said, I can't believe you did this. Are you talking about the Forecroft? No, I was talking about the one in what you call it? Stinking bitch. I should have took her to court. I should have took her to moral court. That was morally wrong. I don't get no man with no damn stiffy, and then you just play games. Because if that was the case, then why even put it in your mouth? If you didn't want nothing to really go down, you shouldn't even put it in your mouth. And when I saw her ass at work, I act like I ain't fucking know the motherfucker. I was like, act like I ain't know her. I was so mad. You real disrespectful. I sure am. Because you played me. You played games with me. But it is what it is. It happens sometimes to us. We all get played. I mean, I guess technically speaking, it counts because I put it in, but I only put my head in, really. Good move. There you go. All right, they down by 3. You stop them here. It ain't technically over yet. Foul the motherfucker. What is you doing, you cocksucker? No, I ain't want no charges, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't play them games. That's why it was weird because, like I said, she was trying to get me drunk, but I wasn't allowing that. And then I'm trying to remember because this is so long ago, but she she was tall too. I remember she was light brown skin. She was tall. She was all right. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna fucking front. And she got on top of me, and we was tongue kissing for a minute, like 15 minutes. I'm like, yo, like, you know what I mean? My dick hard as fuck. So I stood up, and she sucked it not long, maybe for about maybe a minute. It didn't matter at that point. I'm brick hard. I want to fuck. So I put the rubber on, and I told her to bend over. You pull your. So it's like she pulled the pants down. So if I'm like, it was just weird to me. and I put like the head in, and then she pushed me back and said, "What you doing?" I said, "What you think I'm doing?" Like, what the, like I'm thinking she playing. Oh no, you ain't gonna just put it in like that. So maybe she wanted me to eat her pussy. Maybe I don't know. It had to have been something. So I was like, all right, let me play the game. Got on top of me, kissing on me some more. I'm sucking on the titties, all that, you know. So I'm like, yo, let's like what we doing. So when she was basically wasn't giving in, man, I took my I got on out of there. I kept the shit was still the shit was still on my dick. Walked right outside, ripped it off, threw it on the ground. She lucky I ain't kick her trash cans over. She had trash cans out there in the driveway. She lucky I ain't kick cans over. I was a sore loser. I said, man, that's some bullshit. I was just like, this is some fucking bullshit. Queenie say you must be big. No, I got 2.5 inches. I got a strong 2.5 inch. That's it. 2.5 inch dick. Shoot the ball, motherfucker, you stupid. He wasted a lot of time. You fucking dickheads. So now he gonna have to make one and then miss on purpose to try to get the ball back, man. That's all right though, cause UConn gonna take care of Duke. Levin said you gotta lick it before you stick it. No, my dick do all the eating, all the eating. Don't get me wrong, I eat pussy, but it's like at that time, if I put the head in, cause she jumped a little bit when I put the head in, you know what I mean? I only had an inch to go, and I don't know what it was. Foul, you stupid motherfucker! Damn, I know, right, Queen? That's right. Put my whole 2.5 inch dick inside you, baby. Whole 2.5. Man, man, man. But yeah, you know, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. I know. I'm sitting here watching this joint now, Big T, man. I'm hoping a miracle could happen. Maybe Duke could miss the foul shot, then call a timeout, come down, shoot a three, win the joint. Oh yeah, I forgot it's a fight tomorrow. I gotta get some. I gotta I gotta get some thought to it. I really don't know. Yeah, that's probably what it was, Queen. Maybe it was too small for her. You know what I mean? 2.5 inches can't do much with it. You know. But you know what's crazy? Like my trolls will probably hear me say this and really think I got 2.5 inches and go like, yeah, Monty only got two. Yeah, yeah, you believe that. You will believe that. You know, yeah, I pee, very frustrating because I pee on my balls sometimes. So small, I pee on my nuts. So this is ridiculous. Like my balls are longer than my dick. That's why I call myself Pimp Long Ball. Just you know. All right, so the game ain't over. They down by 3. Oh, they ain't got no timeouts. All right, push this shit up. What are you waiting on? Shoot it. He fucking you mother you dumbass fucking shot. God damn it. Oh well. St. John's tried. All right, I'm turning to the other game. Damn. Yeah, this shit over with. You said it's not about the size, it's about the motion, about how you movement. Um, yeah, you're right. You're right. I've been getting by with just 2.5 inches. It's like, no, let me stop. But no, but you're right though. You're right. I mean, but you gotta have a little something with you though. I mean, you really can't be 2.5 inches and you know, because I don't give a fuck what motion you talk about. You gotta you gotta have a little something. You gotta have a little something. But see, some of you women got them big old beat up pussies that been dug out, and you can't feel nothing with no guy. Some women need a coochie tune up, coochie rejuvenation. Some of y'all be out of pocket and be quick to say a guy got a little dick. Like, no, bitch, you got a Grand Canyon. Hell, you talking about? Yeah, I saw that, man. I don't know. I just never really cared for Duke. It's like they always had that privilege. There's something about them. I just fuck Duke. They gonna get knocked out. Shit, maybe whoever win this Michigan game or UConn gonna take Duke out. So, Michigan up by 10. We got a lot of time left, Alabama. You got 12 minutes left. Well, it ain't over yet. I mean, they're down by 10. It ain't over yet. It's not over with yet. Dang, he missed it, but he was housing ball down low. See, when I think of Bama, I always think of football. I never really looked at them as with basketball, but I guess y'all doing y'all thing this year. But them Bama boys, when it comes to that football, y'all make a lot of good NFL. Good, y'all make real good players in the NFL. That's what that is. You said they're starting to get good at basketball. Yeah, well, that's what's up. No, the difference is Queen Shay. I'll bust that ass for real. Wilcox won't. I'll make you put that glazed donut all over this dick. See, fellas, that's when you know you're hitting it right. When you look down on your shit and you see a glazed donut. That's how you know you're pounding that thing right. You hear your nuts clapping up against that clit. Clap, 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 clap. Yeah, they know how. Yeah, Bama know how to recruit real well in that football. Yeah, they definitely know how to recruit. They get them cornbread fed motherfucking dudes that's meant to play football. For real. Like straight up. Wilcox wants some. You told Shay she too old for you. Like, I think you scared of pussy, Wilcox. I think that's what it is. I think you scared of pussy. Don't worry, bro. We ain't gonna judge you over here. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna judge you. But I think you're scared of coochie. Because the age shouldn't matter. As long as they legal. Older pussy is good. It's marinated. It's experience. Especially some of them older women that got a little frost down there. Oh, Shay, I forgot. How old are you, Queen? I forgot your age. But the older women that got that little frost down there, it might make you afraid at first when you first see it. It might catch you off guard, like oh shit, I didn't know you can grow gray hair down there. But that's called wisdom pussy, fossil coochie right there. Yeah, Wilcox. Yeah. She got you by a good amount of years, but see, you'll be all right, dog. Shit, ain't nothing wrong with no older pussy, Wilcox. What's wrong with you? Shit, I fuck women in their fucking late 60s and shit. And fuck their ass just like I fuck a younger woman too. Ain't no mercy. Grab them shoulders, smack that ass, choke her a little bit, talk shit. Why you don't do me like that? Oh, baby, don't do me like that, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, it hurts, baby. Shut up. Nas, get out the fucking window. See, something I gotta teach you, Wilcox, is women like to be slutted out. They talk all that bullshit. Women know I ain't lying. They like to be smutted out in the bedroom. Are you working, Queen Shay? Yeah, get my money, baby. They like to be smutted out, Wilcox. I'm telling you what I know. Don't be timid in the bedroom with no woman. They don't like that timid shit. Sometimes I start an argument with a woman on purpose so we can have makeup sex and make it even more intense. Yeah, so take notes, Wilcox. And when a woman giving you a blowjob, play with her pussy. And if you feel like you can go a little farther, put your thumb in that butt. Do all that shit. The women like that shit. I'm telling you, they like for you to be aggressive. They like that nasty shit. Compliment her too. When she's sucking that dick, you got to compliment her and let her know she pretty. You look good doing that. Play with her nipples, suck her titties. You got all that type shit. Wilcox will be a virgin for the rest of his life. Hey Wilcox, did you bust your first table yet, or are you still in training? And the training can't be that long. I mean, how long is the training the bust tables and shit? I mean, what type of training? What they have you doing? And then depends on who the woman is. You know what I mean? You tongue kiss her real good. You can't kiss everybody, but if y'all got that rapport, her breath ain't stinking. You know, give her a nice tongue kiss too. Now you don't kiss her after you come in the mouth though. Now don't do that. I don't recommend that. No, don't do that. Don't you do it. Now you can kiss her after she suck your dick because that's your dick, but not the cum part. That's disgusting. No name said Wilcox said fuck bust a nut. He gonna bust some tables. Oh shit. Yeah, I know, right? I wish I had my old pornos I made back in the day, man. I would have sent it to you, Wilcox, teach you, man. I used to make homemade pornos and shit. Them joints was funny and fire at the same time because I used to act in them and everything. I think Tennessee played tonight too. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, y'all right. Michigan busting their ass. Alabama ain't got a chance. Yeah,